Welcome back to the channel everyone, and today I'm going to bring you a new Football Manager 2018 experiment. This experiment will consist of following one manager and his journey with his new club. We are here with Leeds United, and Leeds United are a professional football club based in Leeds, West Yorkshire in England. The club was formed in 1919 following the disbanding of Leeds City FC by the Football League. They currently play in the Championship, which is the second tier of the English Football League system. The home ground of Leeds is Eleanor Road, a 37,890 capacity all-seater stadium. The stadium is the 13th largest in the Football League and it is the 4th largest outside the Premier League. However, it's not just about Leeds United. Let's get to the man of the hour. And it can only be one man. And here we are with Marcelo Bielsa. Marcelo Bielsa is a 63-year-old Argentine manager. Bielsa has weighed up his options and has now accepted a deal with Leeds. While Bielsa did not have the best of times at his last club, Lille, with being suspended followed by a terminated contract in December 2017. Bielsa's signature formation in his squads, which has made him famous and brought him to the forefront of the world's mainstream football scene, mainly during his coaching tenures with Argentina and Chile, the national teams, and Marseille. Bielsa has been famous for using a 3-3-3-1 system. Within this system, all of his players have to quickly set to attacking positions when with the ball, and all players have to aggressively press and recover the ball when it is not in possession. This system has always required teamwork and great understanding between teammates of where everyone is going to be within defensive positions and attacking positions. Leeds United as a club are a more fallen giant of recent times. They did have a successful time in the highest tier of the English League, the Premier League, winning 3 league titles and even getting European glory and winning the Europa League twice. Other domestic titles include the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, 2 Community Shields, and promoting themselves through the Championship on 3 occasions. As we can see, Leeds are predicted to finish 8th, and I'm sure they'll be wanting to push on their promotion spot. And it'll be interesting to see if Bielsa can guide Leeds on the first time of asking. It will be difficult because there are some strong teams that have come down from the Premier League, including Swansea, West Brom and Stoke, who are all predicted to bounce up at the first time of asking. This will surely make Bielsa's time a lot more difficult. However, Leeds do boast a very strong squad. We can see there are some key players within the league that have been identified from Leeds. Samu is the first one and is the 26-year-old Spanish, unpredictable attacking midfielder. We can see that this media description is highlighted through his 16 technique and 16 flair. His 16 vision will also make his passing absolutely equality, being able to drill through opponents' defences. We can also see that Janssen, the big man at back, coming in at 6 foot 5 inches, he is going to be a beast at the back. Quick look at the league squad, which is up to date as time of recording. We can see surely they have enough to at least push for them promotion places. Other than that, you know the name of the game. We're going to jump through to January the 1st to see how the first half of the season has been going. Let's jump to it. Here we go, we're at January 1st, so let's see how our man has been getting on with Leeds. And boy oh boy, look what we've got here. There's a lot of yellow, there's a lot of red. They went on a 12-game streak without even getting a win. How is he still in a job? I don't know. The League Cup they are knocked out of. They got knocked out against Sheffield United, which will be quite disappointing. However, towards the end probably saved his career where he started to get the wins. And there we go, that pretty much sums up why Leeds are 18th on the table. Even skipping through the player overview and the team overview, we can see Leeds don't really feature in anything. Leeds have pretty much just been abysmal. It's it's just there, isn't it? There's no hiding it. Their only saving grace is that the league is very tight, with most teams 1 point or 2 points away from each other. It's very, very close. A win could propel them up the table. However, it's probably safe to say promotion is going to start to be out of their grasp if they don't pull it back very, very, very quickly. So here we go, and we can pretty much see no players really stepped up, no one's really given the goods, and they're struggling for it. No one's really getting the goals. With Anita, on 4 as their highest. It's not great. You've got 2 players here that are unhappy. They want more play time. No, it's not good. So here we go. We can see a few milestones that Leeds have got. Most notably, he has changed his preferred formation to a 4-2-3-1 wide. And this is the tactic that he's rolling. I would imagine in games these are getting dropped back to defensive midfielders, as Leeds' abundance of defensive midfielders are superb. Transfer-wise, and it's just loans, although one Japanese youngster has gone out for 180k, which you can easily say they're not really going to miss him. Right, let's get to the end of January, and can Martial change their fortunes? Here we go, the end of the January transfer window, and have Leeds improved? No. So they got 1 win against Middlesbrough away, 2-1, and then apart from that, they got knocked out of the FA Cup to Man United, which you can sort of, understand. That's a big task to then overtake them. And then it's pretty much been business as usual in the league, not really doing anything. So Leeds are starting to be rooted to the bottom of the league. It's going to start to look like how close to relegation, how nervy is it going to get for them? None of their players still appear in any of the player overviews or team overviews. Maybe Leeds' gamble to get Martial isn't working. Transfer-wise, we can see they have made a move for Marvin Johnson. Marvin Johnson has been purchased for 2.2 million, which can raise to 2.7. He looks like to be a tidy purchase by the Argentinian, and hopefully this player can propel Leeds up the table. Looking at the team, and we can see, apart from Samu on 4 goals, Tyler Roberts on 5, there's no one really helping this team, so someone's going to have to step up in this second half of the season. Otherwise, the Argentinian's going to be out of a job and Leeds could be in a lot of trouble. Here we go. So most importantly, we're at the end of the season. Marcelo is still in a job. So how do we think he got on? So we can see that results did peak up. There's a lot more greens, which is brilliant. And they even finished the season winning 3 in a row. Looking at the team, we can see even Marvin Johnson did have an impact, getting 4 goals and 3 assists. Kamar even managed to get 9 goals, which was their top goal scorer, which, considering how poorly they were doing before with goals, is definitely an increase on performance from everyone on the second half of the season. We can see that Leeds finished 13th on 65 points, and to be fair, there were 2 other teams on 65 points as well, but Leeds was so abysmal throughout this journey that their goal difference put them behind. So they could have finished as high as 10th, which would have been different. It wouldn't have been a success by any stretch of the imagination, but it maybe wouldn't have been as disappointing. But really, they were a long, long way off of any playoff or promotion spots. Again, no stats show for Leeds here, and it looks very disappointing. And in both the player and team, Leeds don't really feature. Just a quick look at some of the awards, including the Golden Boot, Manager of the Year, Team of the Year, Player of the Year, and lastly, Young Player of the Year. We can see this is probably not the first season that Leeds or the Argentinian would have wanted. However, it is worth saying that since he did change his tactic to suit his players, results did start to pick up, especially towards the end of the season, but perhaps the damage was already done. So that's all for this experiment. How do you think Leeds are going to do in real life? Do you think it's a good appointment or a bad appointment? Anyway, leave a subscribe, leave a like, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Bye-bye.